Good morning, Pisceans. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs. How are you guys today? You know, I got a message last night to do a reading for somebody, and it was quite late, but I just wanted to say thank you to you all for those who do book private readings. Not only is it incredibly special, but mostly what I am really shocked at and blown away at, sorry, I'm just grabbing another candle here. What I'm most shocked and blown away at is the fact that you guys trust me so much. The way that you trust me with your past hurts and pains and struggles and sorrows and things that just, I don't know if any of you have ever told others about. I mean, these are some deep wounds and secrets that you carry with you. And I guess what I'm trying to say is that I don't know what I've done to deserve that trust, but I am really grateful that you feel safe enough with me to open up. And I want you to know that your secrets are safe. And that if you're finding some healing in this, it means everything to me. And this is why I do what I do. And that being said, I'm just going to burn some incense here, get some cleansing of the energy, cleansing of the cards. I just wanted to thank you all. Thank you all for trusting me and caring for me and just being willing to open up. I hope that you're all having an amazing weekend. And for all of the new people that are here, please hit subscribe. Stay with us. We have honestly the best community. I just can't believe it. Tomorrow I'll be announcing the winners. Yay, the winners for the contest. Oh, I have to put everyone's name in a hat. There's no way that I can just choose. But anyways, my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Let's see what's going on for you today. What is happening for my Pisceans? What energy are we in? Who am I connecting with today? Okay, I can feel it. I'm starting to go. The energy's starting to go into my tummy, so I can feel it channeling. Ooh, King of Pentacles. How nice is this? That could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn that you might be dealing with, some of you. Some of you might be parents, a father usually this represents, but then again, of course, it can just mean the masculine energy, right, of the King of Pentacles. It usually speaks to a mature, grounded male who's usually successful, wealthy. A businessman could be representing you and you're bettering yourself. Not necessarily a risk taker. May have an empire. Definitely thriving, high status, stability, security. Enterprising, cautious, careful, loyal, faithful, dependable, supporting, encouraging, conservative, principled. It's about reaching goals and hard work. Okay, so it definitely represents trying to better oneself. So maybe you're doing this, or whomever you're dealing with is trying to better themselves, but it's also about reaching goals and seeing things through to the end and being proud of your achievements. Do you know how happy this makes me feel, you guys? It can represent reaching a high social status and being enterprising, of course, resourceful and principled. You know, it's about being good in business. Some of you might be. Some of you are very patient and stable, and definitely that loyal and hard worker energy is coming to the forefront. And again, you're conservative, I'm feeling, or the individual you're dealing with is conservative, but also can be stubborn, but very faithful and a protector. But definitely somebody who is a great father in terms of providing stability and security, but can be a bit blunt when dealing with emotional matters sometimes, because this type of individual deals better with practical matters. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for the first card out the deck. So if that's you taking on that energy, good on you. Ooh, Pisceans. But not only that, you've also got the King of Cups coming up here. Okay, so are some of you dealing with a few suitors? Have a few arrived? Because this type of individual is, it indicates that you'll be finding a balance between your mind and heart. You're going to start learning how to control your emotions and find the wisdom to accept the things that you can't change. You should be gaining a deeper level of emotional maturity when this card appears. And that means just becoming calmer, more sympathetic to others, and more tolerant. Like all the court cards, the king signifies emotion, creativity, artistic ability, and intuition, but in a more balanced form. Definitely a caring, affectionate, and empathetic individual, a good listener, diplomatic, easygoing. Usually an older male, but again, take it as you will. It could just be us taking on the masculine energy of this card, okay? And usually gives sound advice and acts as a calming influence in the life. You could have light hair, it's possible, and maybe light eyes, and definitely is well liked, but may lack the drive to pursue material wealth. As more, this type of person is more focused on the emotional side of life, family orientated. Could be Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. So some of you might have both of this in your chart, and you are harnessing the positive traits and qualities of both of these individuals, all right? Very interesting. Again, though, this could be people in your environment because they are court cards, right? Oh, and look at that. The foundation is the Two of Cups. You have no idea how much I love seeing that card. So I have a feeling that maybe both of you, if you're in a relationship, are showing these qualities and being really good to each other, because this is a great card to get. But then again, don't worry, if you are single, it does represent a blossoming romance or offer of a relationship with a person that you'll share a strong connection with and who'll be mutually attracted to you, okay? And it also can indicate a reunion with someone from the past. But for those of you in a relationship or in a situationship, it does represent a perfect union and even proposals, engagements, and marriage. All right? It's a great omen. It indicates that the relationship is harmonious, loving, balanced, and mutually supportive, which is so important. And that both are feeling very content. You could even find yourselves taking the relationship to the next level of commitment, or maybe finding a deeper level of connection with your partner, okay? It's less intense than similar cards in the major arcana, but it's definitely an indicator that the relationship is pretty much potentially with your soulmate. Some of you are with your soulmate, and as such, things are going beautifully well. You can't, you don't even know how good this makes me feel. I want to know who this is. Well, I can be honest with you. I'm very grateful because I think I have found my soulmate. And no, actually, I know I have. And I love him to absolute bits. Oh my gosh. And the recent past, you've got the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands speaks to happy families, reunion, coming home, celebrations, surprises, parties, weddings, events, feeling welcome, community or family coming together, community spirits, maybe some teamwork, success, prosperity, stability, security, laying down roots, pride, self-esteem, being proud of achievements, okay? But you should be feeling really proud, and your self-esteem should be getting a lot higher right now. Some of you are definitely in this wonderful, wonderful place. Now, that being said, don't worry, because again, if you are single, it's a good omen because it indicates parties and celebrations and feeling like you fit in. So you might enjoy a single life when it appears, but it also does represent a reunion as well. So past love might come back. So we have two cards that are representing past love coming back, soulmate unions, and maybe even twin flame unions if that's what you believe in and that's what you ascribe to. But this is beautiful because this is high and deep levels of commitment here. So even if this was going to be a general reading, you know what happens, Pisces. Your love just takes over everything. I'm just feeling so much love in my heart right now, and this feels good, and this feels safe, and this feels like something out of a fairy tale. Yes, wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups, dream come true. Are you kidding me? Some of you have had your dreams come true, and now everything is going well. Everything is just going well. Remember what I was saying about that fairy tale? And if you look at this card here and you look at just the castle in the background and how beautiful it is, and these wands and these posts with the plants hanging from them, it's just perfect. It's like a fairy tale come to life. That's what I'm feeling right now, Pisces. And if you don't feel like your dream has come true, it's going to. And I think it's all to do as well with that King of Pentacles energy, because I know that a lot of you have been working hard on yourselves, and now you're going to attract exactly the type of individuals that treat you the way you treat yourself. So always remember that. Always look at people in the way they treat you. If they're treating you bad, you're treating you bad. So that means that you're the one who's allowing yourself to be disrespected. You're the one who's allowing yourself to be with somebody who's not good. But in this case, good on you, because you're allowing yourself to be treated like the beautiful soul that you are, the beautiful person that you are. I don't think you could get any cards better than this, Pisces. What? Okay, wait a minute here. Now we have the Five of Pentacles. Do we have some abandonment issues, though, still to work on? Are some of you afraid that it's just so good that it might be too good to be true? And you're afraid that you're going to get left out in the cold? That usually stems from, oh, good, that's ending. Thank God. I was like, where did that come from all of a sudden? Everything was just so beautiful. It was a fairy tale. Then it just, wait a minute, Five of Pentacles comes out. No, this is ending. You've learned lessons. You've really learned lessons. So there's an ending to this abandonment issue. I feel like this person is going to make you feel loved. But when I say loved, I mean from the inside out. So that means every part of your being, you're going to feel at a different vibrational level. A level of acceptance that you've never known. A level of oneness that you've never known. Because all of the past hurts and abandonment issues are now gone. And why? It's because you're not abandoning yourself anymore. You are making sure that you deserve everything good. And I'm so happy for you guys. Ten of Wands, excellent. End of carrying the burdens and the emotional pain around. This is the end of struggles and feeling like you've got the weight of the world on the shoulder, because you're no longer carrying everyone else's weight. Now you've got somebody here who's going to help you and carry the weight with you. You're no longer alone. And this also speaks to that reading that we did last night. Yep, see? Six of Swords, because you're moving into a better mind frame. And also maybe some of you have learned that it's important to let others love you. And that takes a lot of bravery, because you have to open up and say, I deserve love. But for so many of you, you didn't know that you did. And because of it, you've never let yourself receive. But now you're moving out of that old mindset and also into calmer water. Some of you might be dealing with somebody at a long distance. Okay? And some of you are just thinking and daydreaming and looking forward to the day that you get to be with them. And yeah, it may be hard being away from them during the time, right? Because you just want to touch them and you want to hold them and you want to hug them. But don't worry, because look at the energy around you. Ten of Pentacles. Are you kidding me? The Ten of Pentacles is another, you're getting the most beautiful cards in the deck here, Pisceans. When it comes to love and relationships, if you're in that relationship, it is definitely an indication of long-term security and stability. Your relationship will finally be built on a solid foundation when this card appears, okay? It's a minor arcana, but it's of domestic harmony or bliss and can signify a conventional or traditional approach to family values. So you may very much, because of these two back here, I mean, these are a good pairing. They're very stable and loving. They've got the right mix of being practical as well as emotional and loving. And it also, like, if you're hoping for a deeper commitment, because maybe you didn't feel as committed, it's saying it's on the way, and it signifies moving in together, settling down, engagement, prenuptial agreements even, and marriage. It can also represent marrying into a wealthy family possibly, but it bodes well for you and your family's future, and you can signify that provisions are being put in place to secure it, such as buying a house or setting up pensions or making a will, if you will. Making a will, if you will. Sorry, sometimes my words get twisted because the downloads come so fast. But if you've been going through a rough patch, like with this 10 of Wands that we were talking about, it can indicate that you or your partner's issues may be inherited, or conflict may be arising from a difference in backgrounds or family traditions. But these issues can be resolved if you recognize the root cause of the conflict, okay? So if you're willing to compromise and find a way to merge the traditions and create new ones that are unique to you both, you're going to be fine. If you are single, it does indicate that new love will come into your life. And all of these cards are saying that. And this is someone who's going to share the values that you have and potentially be somebody that you'll want to settle down with or have a long-term relationship with, okay? So that's the energy around you. So whomever you're dealing with, they're in it. They're in it with you. They're in it for the long haul. That's just incredible. Let me move this incense because it's getting a bit strong, although it does feel nice to clear the energy with some nice white sage, doesn't it? Okay, so far everything's going good. Let's see your hopes and fears. We've got, I just feel fairytale. Fairytale. There's that Six of Swords again. So there it is. You're hoping to see them soon. You're hoping to travel to them soon. And maybe that's what that Five of Pentacles feels like too, is just you're missing them so much because you feel that you're so far away. Because when that World card came up, that also represents distance and maybe being across the globe. Myself, personally, ironically, the love of my life is across the ocean, and I will be going to see him in October, and I'm over the moon. But yeah, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful, you guys. Let's see the outcome to this. Yes! Oh yes, the Queen of Pentacles. So you've got a match here, the King and the Queen of Pentacles. I definitely see a marriage here. A strong commitment coming in, if it isn't there already, but I really do see solidifying a union, because it, in a love reading, as the outcome, it'll say that you are going to be feeling confident and secure in your relationship, and deservedly so, because you worked hard to get to this point, and you and your partner will be enjoying the finer things in life and maybe indulging in a bit of luxury, maybe like a weekend away at a fancy hotel, okay? If representing a person, you know, again, they will be kind, confident, generous, practical, loyal, nurturing, and welcoming. This is somebody also, if representing a woman, definitely a loving mother, a wonderful mother, a charming hostess, and could definitely be a good homemaker as well. Type of woman that other women look up to. And if you're single, it indicates that you can afford to be very selective when choosing a partner, because you've put a lot of effort into reaching this level of success in your life, and you deserve a solid, stable relationship. Again, you should be feeling very confident and capable when it appears, and any partner you choose needs to be on that same level to enrich your life, okay? So all of this is amazing, but what I love is the fact that you're going to be feeling this security and this love and this stability. Isn't that what we all dream of right here? Isn't that what we all hope for and wish for? And it's coming true for you. It's coming true for you. You deserve it. Let's see what the romance angels have to say. Romance angels, make the effort. Of course, I feel that both of you are making the effort in this, because it says great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I feel that both of you have made this commitment, but I'm just getting this strong feeling of the values and how it's at such a deep level that you're connecting on way more than the physical. Like, this is about physical and soul union. And a lot of people cannot get to that depth or experience that. Children, there you go. Your love life is being affected by children. Maybe some of you might even get pregnant, because this card, speaking of being a wonderful mother, maybe when you come into union, some of you might be getting pregnant and starting a family, because that's also what this talks about, right? is setting down that roots for that family life. Maybe you already have children, or maybe they already have children, but it's going to be great because I feel that it's going to be a happy home. Yeah, I feel that you're now getting past that getting to know each other stage. And that's all through the heart-to-heart conversations that you've been having by getting to know each other. So I like the fact that this phase has now passed, because now you're meeting at an intellectual level as well, including at the bond. And because of it, now you feel it's safe for you to love. Oh, didn't I say it? Didn't I say it, Pisces? This is the person for you. This is your person. For some of you, this is what it is. But it's also about choosing to be mutually respectful. And that is very hard, because we have to let go of the past, right? The past games that we may play, the past toxicity that we carry into our new relationships. We have to leave that behind. Do you see how she's leaving in this boat and she's got no bags with her, which means she's leaving all of that behind and starting fresh. And to start fresh, you literally have to approach it as though you've never been hurt before. And you have to demand and accept only the same treatment from you. Or for yourself, I'm sorry. Let's see what your partner wants to say to you. What does your partner want to say? You are my lighthouse. See? You are definitely their spiritual lighthouse. You guide them, Pisces. You help them see all of the beauty, and probably even bring them to a level of a fairy tale that they've never even known was possible in their lives as well. You both guide each other. You both make it safe to travel uncharted territories because of the fact that you're so good to each other. I just love this. And I'm seeing through the illusions. That's right. Leaving the past behind, the illusions that kept us stuck, the burdens that we've carried, the fears that, oh, it's always going to be the same. I'm always going to attract this. No, we'll only attract that because we subscribe to that belief. But if we don't believe the illusion that everyone is going to be the same, then we actually open up and we have our heart-to-heart discussions, because we feel safe enough to state what it is that we want in a relationship. We feel safe enough to be able to say, look, this is what I want and this is what I don't want, and you guys can come to a compromise, which is what great stability is about. And look, you mean the world to me. Yeah, you do. Definitely you do. Remember that world card? And she was standing on top of the world? That's what I feel like. That's what I really feel like, is that you both have conquered your worlds, and now you're creating it to be whatever you want it to be, but together. Oh, so beautiful. Let me get you the postcard from Spirit. Spirit, what have you got for Pisces today? What is the message for them regarding this beautiful union that some of them are experiencing? This is the one that's come out for you today. It's gorgeous. It says, Dear you, sometimes you just feel like no one understands you, you're not heard, or even that you don't count. This, my dear, is a terrible illusion. What did I say? It's an illusion, and although your feelings tell you that abandonment, what were we talking about? Abandonment. It's those abandonment issues, that abandonment is real. Well, we who love you know better. You are never alone. And even when rejection happens, you're ultimately being protected, so better things can replace what wouldn't have worked in the first place. Everyone on this side of the veil is watching over you and rooting for you, your ultimate success. Life loves you, we love you, and you are a unique spark of the divine and always connected to the light and to the source. You are always in our care. Trust and keep the faith. Love you always and forever. So this is exactly it. Don't go into this new beginning thinking that you're going to be abandoned like all of the ways of the past. No, you take the lessons from it. Those who abandon you aren't worth it, so you now choose those who won't abandon you. And how do you do that? By making sure that they show up consistently. And how do you do that? By showing up consistently for yourself. And that means making that decision every morning when you get out of bed to focus on what it is that you want and make it happen. And if it doesn't fit, you don't get mad. You just simply give it no energy. You're just like, yeah, that doesn't work. Okay. Take a deep breath, let it go. Pay it no mind, pay it no attention. And then this is what comes in. Because what you give energy to thrives. It's beautiful, Pisces. I am just over the moon for you guys. I hope you have an amazing Sunday, and I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Oh, love you all.